Hello everyone, how's it going? Marksman520 here, playing some Victoria 2 as Ireland today, and all I did was very simple. You go in as Great Britain and then you release nations, and you can get the option to play as the nation once you release them, or you could just save it and then go and load it out as playing as the nation, which is awesome. As you know, Paradox games, or most of them, allow you to pretty much, if you are playing as a nation, maybe you're playing as France and you kind of run their economy into the ground, you don't know what to do, you can just save it right there and play as another nation that was controlled by the AI, which is obviously fantastic to do that. Usually I do not jump around, but sometimes it's kind of fun when you're playing, testing stuff, to just jump around as in another nation. Maybe 20 years after the start, you play as one nation for like 20 years, and then you jump in as another nation just to, have some fun. So I'm going to be playing as Ireland. I think I've played as Ireland very briefly in the past. I didn't record anything. It was just on my own time. And so I'm going to be playing as Ireland today, and as you see, January 1st, 1836, regular start date. All I did was release the nation, select to play as it, and I haven't actually played or done anything at all. So our population is 1.8 million. We do have 2 national focuses we can do. We are also, we're still under the United Kingdom as a satellite, I think. Something like that, as a satellite. So we can't do much, but we can do some stuff. I'm pretty certain that we can't actually attack any civilized nations, but I'm not 100% certain on that. But I know we can go to war against uncivilized nations, which is what we're going to do to acquire land. And I'm sorry, but Tunisia, or Tunis, such a huge target. They're very easy to take down, and we have plenty of soldiers to do that, but I'm not sure about our navy. Do we even have a navy? Probably not. Let's see. I have not played in a while, actually. I haven't played in many months, so I forgot the controls. So I don't think we have a navy. I don't. We start with 27,000 soldiers, but I'm not sure if we have a navy. I don't think we do. Um, is that all our soldiers? There's a little British thing here, a little Union Jack. Okay, so there's one stack, or one unit of 3,000 British soldiers also here as well. So we actually only have 24,000, not 27,000. That 27,000 is including the 3,000 British soldiers who are here as well in Dublin. But we have 24,000 soldiers. I don't think we have a navy though, so we're going to want to construct one pretty fast here. So we can create 3 more units of soldiers, but I want to create a navy here. So we're going to create 1, 2, 3. See, they can carry 1 unit, can't they? Or is it... I completely forgot. It's been so long since I played. I completely forgot how many transports can actually carry. I'm assuming it's something like 1 unit per 1 transport, but it might not be that high. I have completely forgot. But we're going to build a lot anyways. Did we already build one in Cork? No, we have not. Alright. So we'll do those. I guess that should definitely be enough. It's probably way more than we need. And I'm not going to build any actual military ships yet, because there's no need to. There's no need to, because we're going to attack Tunis, and well, since we're attacking Tunis, they aren't going to really pose a problem navalistically. That's a word I just didn't make up. It's real. Look it up. So what I'm going to do right now is fabricate some claims right now. Justify a war, conquest, cut down size, make puppet, humiliate, establish protectorate. We want to conquest them, which will take almost a year, 333 days, take almost a year to do that. So we're going to do that now, since all of our ships, they're all being built in different provinces, so they're being built at the same time. I don't know how many supplies we have, but they're all being built at the same time, so we don't have to like build one and then wait until that one's done to build another one. So they're going to take roughly 80 days each. They're going to probably take around 100 days, including getting supplies for all of them. And then we can pretty much just sit on here, wait for some time, and then eventually we will be able to actually go to war. So we got we got research here that we can do, and one thing I do like to do first, where is it? Is it not? Oh, maybe it's in cultural. I have not played in so long that I forgot where everything is. That'll increase national focuses, but I don't think we really need that. Reinforcements, blah, blah, blah. Education efficiency, colonial migration, that might be useful, since when we do take Tunis, it will be a colony and not an actual territory, because we need people to migrate there. So that might be useful. But I'm looking for, and we might already have it actually, because we should have all the technologies that the United Kingdom start with. So we probably already have the one I'm looking for, and the one I'm looking for is to increase your research speed. So you research it, and then you can research things a little bit faster. Might be this one, idealism, which we can't do. Why can't we do it? We cannot research idealism because it is not possible to start researching this, researching, that's a word, I think, researching this before 1840, and that's 4 years from now. I don't think that's it, though. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. There was one that increased your research output that you could do right away, I thought, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe it is idealism, which you can't research till 1840, and I was confused. So I think we're going to just see, we don't need artillery. We don't really need dragoons. We're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna get into many wars. The United Kingdom might drag us into some wars, because I think we have to. I believe we're satellites, which means we pretty much have to do whatever they want. Let's go with muzzle-loaded rifles, I guess, to start off. That shouldn't take too long, and we're also going to have to do this thing. We're going to have to cut down national stockpile a bit, because that, once I actually hit play, since it's been on pause this whole time, that's going to shoot up with our production of ships. They're going to be getting supplies for those ships and stockpiling them, which is going to push that up to a ton of money costs. And actually, nothing's costing anything right now, because I don't think it's actually taken into effect that we're kind of free independent nation. Not really independent, but we're kind of governing ourselves. I don't think that's actually taken into effect, since the game actually has not played on at all since being released. And we got something over here. Belgium entered a military alliance with the United Kingdom. Alright, cool. I usually don't read this stuff over here. It's just, there's so much stuff. It's just like impossible for me to read it. So we do have some national focuses. Now, what do we want to do with these? There isn't really much we can do, going to be perfectly honest. We could encourage soldiers. Let's go to our region view. This is all, no, this is 3 regions. Okay. National focus is usually region by region, so we could encourage soldiers, which would mean that we could recruit more soldiers. I don't really foresee needing too many more soldiers in the near future. We can also recruit 3 more units, as well as possibly increasing more. Usually one of the things I almost always do is encourage more soldiers, so we will do that in this region, the Leinster Connaught region. And there's Munster down there, as well as Ulster up there. So which one do I want to put another national focus on? I want to take a look and see which one's actually more populated. Population density there is. So we've got a pretty huge dense population down here in the south. And not a very dense population up in the north. So I'm thinking we're probably going to go and do the south, simply because the population is higher down here. So what should we do? Should we do bureaucrats for the education? Or it's not bureaucrats. Administration efficiency. See, I haven't played in so long. I've forgotten so many things. So we need clergymen. Let's encourage clergymen down there for our education, which is only 16.5 literacy, which is not very good for a nation. I just hit play there, and I'm speeding it up. And they already discovered our casus belli. That is very unfortunate. They discovered it literally the day after we started. It is January 2nd, and we started on January 1st. 21.9 infamy is a huge amount. That is, and we're losing a ton of money now. But now everything showed up here, so we can adjust everything the way we want it, so that we don't lose money. And we'll bring up military spending a bit, bring up those tariffs a bit. Oh, geez, we're making a ton of money. Okay, we can put some more spending on there. Maybe bump the tariffs down. Oh, wait, that's military spending, not tariffs. Oh, jeez. I was wondering why it was going up when I brought it down. We can bring that down all the way down. We're still making 50. Oh, geez. The economy is a lot better than I thought it was. And we're losing money. We'll let that lose money for a bit, but you got to keep your eye on it, because I remember playing and losing a ton of money and not paying attention, and well, yeah, I lost a bunch of money. I went bankrupt. Sorry about that. Someone came into my room and I am back. I immediately paused it and then stopped recording and resumed recording. So I don't think anything was actually missed. Alright, so we'll just hit play here and keep going on. So the economy is kind of fluctuating between being good and being bad. It looks like these British soldiers are on their way out. There's a ship waiting for them right there. So it looks like they're leaving. Good riddance. And so we just continue on the way that we were going. So our economy is kind of up and down. Sometimes we're losing money, sometimes we're making money. Unfortunately, our claims against Tunis were found out pretty much at the maximum possible amount of time that it could have, or the minimum amount of time that it could have. So that's unfortunate. We took pretty much the full amount of infamy hit that we could possibly take in that situation, which is not good at all. I completely forgot. Okay, the infamy limit is 25, and I think we're also going to take infamy when we actually do annex them, so that's not good to have taken that much infamy right off the bat. It's not a great start, going to be perfectly honest there, but it's actually pretty much the worst possible start. Is to have our claims discovered, our attempt at getting a casus belli discovered pretty much the day after we start. But we're going to continue on. We're going to troop through it. Hopefully we do not take enough. Hopefully this goes down enough so that we do not go over 25. I will not go over 25. That is 100% will not happen. I will just sit there with them occupied versus going over the infamy cap, because we can't afford that at all. That would be a terrible, terrible thing. So our ships are starting to come together here. We got some, almost done, some kind of in the middle, some haven't even been started yet. That's okay though, because we still got to fabricate our claims. It's still going to take some time. So we'll grab these ships. We'll move them down to Cork. You guys can just sit in Cork, I guess. We'll move our soldiers. I hope Cork has enough supply for them to be able to sit there and not take attrition. That would be beautiful if they could, because Cork is obviously the closest port to North Africa. So having them sit in Cork would be the best. All right. So I'm not going to read this because I don't feel like it. But pretty much it's just the random event that allows you to gain 25% speed in getting the casus belli. So it's a positive thing. And I'm just not going to read it because I'm sure most of you already know what it says, and I don't know why I paused it, but I did. So they're sitting in Cork, and I don't think they're suffering attrition. We've got a ship up here. Come on. And ship right there, which we'll put down there. Did you not? Click, click, click. Alright, you're going. You're going. I didn't see the arrows, but I think it was just because my screen wasn't there. My screen couldn't see it, but they were still moving. So I probably created a lot more ships than I needed to, but I just wanted to make sure. I forgot how many transports could actually hold. I'm assuming it's going unit for unit, but maybe I'm wrong. And we can't, our soldiers gone down. Okay. It might have gone down due to our infamy. I forget what that does. Suppression points. Nah. We do have 14 units that we can call up if we needed to, but I don't think we'll need to. That is probably something that's not going to be necessary. So, let's see, is it here? Movements, decisions. No, of course it's not. Oh, it's here. Diplomacy. And then we go to war justification. We are 61% of the way done, so we're pretty much just going to look at this. It's pretty. We're going to move some more ships into Cork Harbor, I guess. Cork Port. I don't know what you'd call it. I guess Cork Harbor. It's not really a harbor. It doesn't really look like a harbor. See, this is a harbor, but you know, I guess right here's a harbor, but I don't know. We'll call it Cork Harbor anyways, even if it's not a harbor. So I don't know how much. Holstein has gone bankrupt and claims that they owe us nothing. We must use our military might to safeguard our investors. So we got prepaid debts on Holstein. How many people owe us money? The Ottoman Empire has taken out a huge loan from us. In fact, they owe us, there's only 3 countries that have taken out money from us, and they're probably about 90% of all of the money that we've loaned out. Holstein, however, has only taken out 29 pounds, I think. 29 pounds worth of loan. It's not really worth getting into a military engagement over 29 pounds. Attempt to justify war using Free People Casus-Belli against Siam by the United Kingdom was detected. That doesn't really affect me at all, really. If they're taking infamy hit, it doesn't affect us at all. So thanks for popping up for nothing. Thank you.